in the Nottingham Forest midfield. It's in fact Spurs who will get us off and running. Will Paul Gascoigne be able to mastermind another chapter in this fantastic cup run he has been so influential in? I think with everything that's gone for Gazza that he's still only 23 years of age. Spurs begin the 1991 FA Cup final, kicking towards the tunnel end here at Wembley. An early touch for just about every player in the Tottenham side. A little bit of acclimatisation for them. Here's Steve Sedgley, who, despite being born in Enfield, was a member of the Coventry side that beat Spurs back in the final 4 years ago. Forward from Thorstvedt. Woan. Gascoigne. Oh, it's a really bad challenge by Gascoigne. In the opening seconds of the game, Paul Gascoigne scythes through Gary Parker. And there were question marks over Gascoigne's temperament coming into this match, whether he would be able to cope in the biggest game of his career. We might just have had our answer. A late, clumsy challenge by Gascoigne. Studs raised, and Gary Parker took right in the midriff from his opposite number 8. Stuart Pearce will take a mental note. Gascoigne's lucky. I think if that challenge had happened 10 minutes into the game rather than 1 minute, Roger Milford would have produced a yellow card for Paul Gascoigne. He might consider himself lucky to have got away with that. It's a free kick to Forest. Pearce. Steve Chettle. Gary Charles. Another free kick, Nottingham Forest way. Crosby getting the better of his marker. Edinburgh with only 16 league games for Spurs behind him. What a big occasion it is for him. What can Forest make from this free kick? Done dangerously. The first corner conceded by Pat van Den Hauwe. 3 times an FA Cup finalist Van Den Hauwe, 3 times a loser. And from Samways, the shot back in. No problem at all for Eric Thorstvedt from Gary Charles. Their best performances this season for the FA Cup, of course. The semi-final victory over Arsenal, a magnificent occasion. First semi-final in the history of the competition to be played here at Wembley. 2 goals from Gary Linekar and thunderous free kick from Paul Gascoigne, setting up this final date with Nottingham Forest. Keane, Crosby cut out well by Edinburgh. It's another Nottingham Forest ball, and they have settled the quicker, it seems. And by Sedgley, and then Vinny Samways was fouled by Roy Keane. Side against Gary Lineker. Lineker, Tottenham's leading scorer this season, only 4 goals in cup competitions though, 3 of them in this FA Cup run. He started for Spurs with a maybe 1-0 win at Bloomfield Road, Blackpool, but here they are now on the verge of this record-breaking 8th FA Cup victory. First of all, they're going to have to get past Des Walker and co. Crosby. Past Gascoigne. Challenged by Sedgley, and then Keane goes shoulder to shoulder with him. This is Parker. Pearce. There's a rarity in misplaced ball from Stuart Pearce. Gascoigne. Looking for the long ball forward to try and get Gascoigne isolated against Gary Charles, and one of the youngsters on the field taking no chances. Charles just turned 21 last month. Edinburgh. Gascoigne. First shot on goal from him. And Steve Chettle concedes the first corner. It's been won by Spurs. Stewart's had a touch so far, but he's forward for this corner. Linekar in his customary position. Gascoigne goes across to take the corner and accepts the ire of the Nottingham Forest fans with good grace. Mabutt makes his way forward, the near post flick on from Stewart, helped away by Chettle for a second corner. Mabutt Sedgley forward again. Much deeper this time, it's a good header down, Linekar! It's Chettle that got it away. And the move eventually comes to nothing when Steve Sedgley's shot sails high over the bar, but that was the first concrete chance of the 1991 final. Ball delivered much deeper this time. Sedgley's header back down towards Linekar. Crossley was beaten, but Chettle in behind him could clear. Here's Charles. From Charles, who of course scored in the semi-final victory for Nottingham Forest, which was easily achieved against West Ham at Villa Park. Chettle's foul gives Tottenham another chance to get the ball forward. Still goalless with the best part of 10 minutes played here in the 1991 final. Vinny Samways. Gascoigne. Gascoigne again. Forest able to bring it away. Den Hauwe comes back to cover. It's a good ball over the top, but not quite long enough for Stewart. Led by Pearce. This is Woan. He's had a good start to the game, one man who has been here before, of course. As Pearce comes back and catches Gascoigne, a few recriminations there. One England teammate to another. Roger Milford has let a lot go so far, no sign of a yellow card, although Gascoigne very lucky to escape for his studs-up challenge on Parker in the opening seconds of the game. Lovely pass from Gascoigne. Den Hauwe. He's been caught, has he? He says play on. Challenged by Walker. Away by Pearce. Sedgley. And Stewart. Fouled by Nigel Clough. Free kick taken too quickly. Ball was moving. It's going to be a free kick to Spurs, and there's just a little bit of bad temper emanating now. Den Hauwe. Crossley just watching it all the time, not sure that it wasn't going to embarrass him. The referee has decided that either Crossley didn't get a touch or the ball was already out. A clear corner, not given. Good play by Gascoigne, beginning to settle now. Linekar, challenged by Clough. Thanks a lot of Pearce. Stuart Pearce is there first. Space to work for Nottingham Forest. High ball forward, good goalkeeping by Thorstvedt, who had to make sure that he got there. Stewart, on the way, a sloppy touch by Stewart. Woan. Lee Glover now. Woan's touch given away. Here's Gary Crosby. Got Clough and Glover forward. It's a good strong run. No end product. Clough was waiting for the pullback, but Crosby couldn't wrap enough of his foot around the ball. Gary Crosby, one of the players plucked from relative obscurity by Brian Clough. He was at Grantham Town when he was asked to come and join Nottingham Forest. He was in a cup final. Charles, oh, it's a terrible challenge by Gascoigne, and Gascoigne has come off the worst. An awful tackle. Charles back on his feet, but that looks as though it's going to have serious ramifications for Paul Gascoigne. So late, Gascoigne. Just wonder what action Roger Milford's going to take. In the opening quarter of an hour of the game, Gascoigne has arguably committed 2 bookable offences. Another look at it. Ball miles past Gascoigne by the time he makes the challenge on Gary Charles. This is looking pretty serious for the England midfielder. Oh, a laugh and a joke from Roger Milford. I just wonder, when he sees it again later, whether he will think that perhaps he should have produced a yellow card, or maybe even a red. Venables understandably concerned. It's not just the problems that Gascoigne's got, and it is looking bad for him. There is a free kick in a good position for Nottingham Forest. Gascoigne trots back to try and take his place in the wall. He's in a lot of discomfort and looks as though he might not be able to continue. Stuart Pearce it will be, that famous left foot. Oh, brilliant from Pearce! Nottingham Forest lead in the 1991 FA Cup final. Brian Clough looks unmoved, but it's a fantastic goal from Pearce, his 16th of the season. And Paul Gascoigne's punishment compounded. He gave away the free kick, injured himself in the process. And from that free kick, Forest have taken the lead. And it looks as though Gascoigne's final is over. And this, a terrible, terrible start for Tottenham. And it's going to be Nayim who's going to come on. Their talisman out injured, and a goal down to boot. Dreadful start for Spurs. There's another view of the goal. Very clever play by Lee Glover. He just leant into Mabutt on the end of the wall, pushed him out of the way to create the space for Stuart Pearce. Venables coming over to check on the fitness of Gascoigne, see how serious an injury it is. Entirely self-inflicted, of course, but that won't make it any easier to bear. In many ways, it will make it even worse for Gascoigne and for his Spurs teammates. It was billed as being the day that Gascoigne took centre stage. Unfortunately, he has taken centre stage for the wrong reasons so far. Stretch it off in the cup final. Gascoigne's dreams of Wembley wizardry over. The only impact that he's had on the cup final, really two bad challenges, one of which has given away the goal. Some FA Cup history, Tottenham Hotspur, but this is a chapter in an instalment that, being so noteworthy, was one that no one will look back on with any relish. How can Tottenham settle now after this disastrous start? Stuart Pearce's goal, separating the sides. The Forest players wouldn't have wished any injury on Gascoigne. The minutes of this game could not have gone any better. The only controversial thing, really, the fact that Gascoigne left on a stretcher, having been shown no cards. I think there'll be plenty of people that will say that perhaps he should have been sent off, either for the challenge on Charles on its own or for the two rash tackles that he put in the game. Both seem to be worthy of a yellow card. Spurs able to bring Nayim on to replace Gascoigne. There he is. Edinburgh back to cover. Out of Crosby. As Paul Gascoigne is led down the tunnel and doubtless to hospital for x-rays. He looks inconsolable. Keane. Good play by Edinburgh. Now Nayim. Samways. Well, there have been many controversial moments in FA Cup final history over the years. You think back to one involving Tottenham's Paul Allen, when a West Ham player, 17 years of age, brought down in goal-scoring position by Willie Young of Arsenal, who wasn't sent off. Challenge that even more than 10 years on remains in the memory, and I just wonder how long those images of Gascoigne are going to be prevalent in the minds of football supporters. Here is Paul Allen, challenged by Chettle in a very similar part of the pitch actually to that he was brought down by Willie Young all those years ago. Gary Parker now for Nottingham Forest. Stewart. Den Hauwe. Been quite a scrappy first half to the first half. Neither side able to exert too much authority on the game. And this is off and away. Here's Linekar. He's done well to hold it up, and he almost squeezed it through for Allen. Samways does find Paul Allen. A low skinning ball in. An equalising goal for Gary Linekar. And he's been chalked off for offside. Another controversial moment. Flag was up very early. And when Allen's played the ball in, Linekar onside. He was played on by Gary Charles. He timed his run to perfection. It was a trademark Linekar goal, but it doesn't count. It seems as though it's not going to be Tottenham's day. Everything going against them so far. Keane's tempestuous nature was very evident there. Keane looks so assured. I don't think that he's had one season in the Nottingham Forest first team. The impact he's had in that season, though. Parker. It's away from Clough. Space for Spurs, who, since Gascoigne went off, have actually looked the brighter side. Here's Ian Woan. Ball back. Slips it square for Crosby. Good save. And Forest looked odds on to get a second goal. Thorstvedt out early, spotted the danger. Now Spurs can launch an attack of their own. Here's Vinny Samways. He stays on his feet. Still managed to get the shot in, but Pearce's defending was good enough to take the sting out of it. And here's a view of the save from Thorstvedt. Look how quickly he's off his line. Crosby had options all around him, but went for glory, and Thorstvedt made the save. Lovely play by Clough. Woan. Made the run forward and just had a little swipe at Justin Edinburgh. Den Hauwe. Keane. Parker. There's a little bit of sloppiness about some of Forest's play when they push forward. Samways. Nayim shot. Samways again. Back to the substitute. Too deep for Howells. The diving header from Paul Allen, saved by Mark Crossley. He's got every right to berate his defenders. Look at Paul Allen, number 11, how much space he had. Got in behind Stuart Pearce, who was keeping a watchful eye on Howells instead. Forest unpunished, and their lead remains intact. Good play by Forest. Glover. An immaculate challenge from Den Hauwe. Had to win it cleanly. And did exactly that. Stewart tried to change of direction, but the bounce was awkward for Nayim. Well, the linesman was absolutely sure that the run from Linekar was mistimed. That when he sees a replay of it later on, he's going to be embarrassed. I just wonder how much impact that wrong decision is going to have on the outcome of this 1991 FA Cup final. Samways caught. It's Nigel Clough that has hurt himself in making the challenge. Kick swept forward long by Samways, and the volley, no problem at all for Mark Crossley from David Howells. It's a Wembley double for the Howells family. His little brother Gareth is in the Torquay side that have reached the 4th Division playoff final that will take place in a fortnight's time. start their Wembley double with success. It's not looking promising in terms of the scoreline, but Spurs have got themselves more into the match in the last 10 minutes or so. Stuart Pearce's free kick separates the sides. Paul Gascoigne gave away that free kick, injured himself in the process, and he's been taken off to hospital for x-rays. No one to replace him. And the match that was being billed as Gaz's final has been, but for all the wrong reasons so far. There from a high left foot from Woan. Some success story for Woan, only 12 league games in his career. Finds himself in the cup final after his move from Runcorn. Either Woan, we consider he only made his league debut as a substitute back in January. 23-year-old now on the biggest stage of English football, the most recognisable club game in world football. And you consider his inexperience, the fact that Keane's only 19, it's some job that Clough has done. And here's Linekar, is that a penalty? It is! Gary Lineker brought down by Mark Crossley, and Tottenham have a chance to equalise from the spot. Chettle and Walker went missing, Crossley came out. While Lineker perhaps went down a little bit easily, there's no doubt that contact was made. And Spurs have a chance, some 20 minutes after going behind, get themselves back on level terms. Lineker against Crossley, and he saved it. Gary Lineker becomes only the second player to miss a penalty in an FA Cup final. He can't believe it, almost tears in the eyes for Lineker. Still the danger not cleared yet. Walker's header. That was the fatal stumble. Here's Paul Stewart bringing it forward. Terry Venables can't believe it. Crossley guessed right, dived to his left. They've got a strong left hand to it to beat Lineker's penalty away. He scored 3 successful penalties this season, Gary Lineker. Must be wondering what else is going to happen. It was a lovely pass by Stewart. Got Lineker away. Clear penalty kick. Gary Lineker in 1991 emulates John Aldridge in 1988 by having a penalty save for Dave Besant. Read Mark Crossley. Of course, that penalty miss from Liverpool against Wimbledon was so costly. I wonder how costly this one's going to be. Another good save from Crossley. They haven't led a charmed life by any means, Nottingham Forest, but you do sense that this is going to be their day. Sedgley. Pearce. Better play by Mabutt. Parker. 10 minutes before half-time. Tottenham, after a missed penalty from Gary Linekar, still trailed to Stuart Pearce's free kick. Player who scored over 200 league goals in his career, and he's still only 30, Gary Lineker. It's been a career that has seen very few low points. That's certainly one of them. Challenged by Clough. This is Gary Charles. Nayim. I'm sure the vast majority of supporters in the ground thought it was a formality when Linekar stepped up to take that penalty. Header. Good through ball. Linekar just couldn't get there. Woan. Changed by Sedgley, who's having a magnificent game. Clough. Crosby. Now Gary Parker teased it forward for Glover. They were just at cross purposes there. They had a play by Den Hauwe. It was a good play by Gary Parker, but Glover didn't read it. Second corner for Nottingham Forest. In towards Chettle. Thorstvedt got there, and then the shot over the bar from Keane was a disappointment. Walker. Born in North London, Des Walker, but playing against Spurs today. From Charles and away by Justin Edinburgh. Parker. Pearce. Strongly against Stuart Pearce in typical style, the Nottingham Forest captain. preposterous challenge by Pearce. This time on Paul Allen. Den Hauwe will take the throw as we approach the last 5 minutes of this first half. That's a foul by Stewart on Pearce as they climbed, try and get on the end of the throw from the Belgian. Glover get there ahead of Mabutt, but it's Spurs that win the second ball. By Walker, and then a challenge by Justin Edinburgh on Gary Crosby. Charles with the free kick, and then another poor challenge. Sedgley on Glover. I wonder how much of a rod for his own back Roger Milford has made by not booking Paul Gascoigne for either of those bad challenges he made. He seemed to be consistent. Dignitaries here at Wembley seem to be enjoying a game that hasn't had too many goal-scoring opportunities so far. Has had plenty of drama though. A missed penalty, a goal wrongly ruled out for offside, and an injury to arguably the star player on the pitch. Three things that have all gone against Tottenham. Pearce's throw. From Howells. Again, they look to try and get Linekar in behind Walker and Chettle. I'm not sure where the ball had ended up. This was at the feet of David Howells. Chettle's firm challenge gets it clear for Forest. Is Woan. Nothing able to come away with the ball. Samways can. Den Hauwe only over that. No way around Pearce. Here's Crosby. Now Spurs can bring it away. Now looking sharp on the counter-attack when they win possession back. As Paul Allen tries to get in there, and Keane did enough to cover the run of his fellow midfielder and get it back to Mark Crossley. Another lovely pass. Certainly the passing has been better from Tottenham than Forest. Good covering by Keane. Forest fans begging referee Milford to blow his half-time whistle, but there'll be plenty of time to be added on. Woan. Pearce. Challenged by Keane. Charles. Crosby. That's the great opportunity to give Forest a 2-0 lead. Taking on Justin Edinburgh. And after the ball had gone, it seemed as though Edinburgh held him back, but the referee decided the initial infringement was perpetrated by Crosby. Keane. Glover. Woan. Two Forest players made the same run and made it easy for Den Hauwe to curtail them. Nayim takes a throw quickly. A rare sortie forward from Edinburgh. I haven't seen him push forward too much from full-back. Venables barking instructions. And the side equalised before the break. And a bad ball in. Too close to the end to Crossley. Half-time whistle goes. It's been 45 minutes of drama. Stuart Pearce with the goal that separates the two sides, but that barely begins to scratch the surface of the story of the opening 45 minutes. Gary Linekar having one goal wrongly disallowed for offside, then missing a penalty, saved by Mark Crossley. Well, that wasn't enough. Paul Gascoigne, Spurs star player, stretched it off with what seems like a serious injury. Just 13 minutes into the encounter. The Forest fans are happier at half-time. It's Nottingham Forest 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0 in the 1991 FA Cup final. Well, Nottingham Forest have waited 32 years to reach an FA Cup final. They beat Luton back in 1959 in Brian Clough's playing days. Now, more than 30 years later, they're 45 minutes away from lifting the cup again. Both of these sides have exemplary records in FA Cup finals. Spurs have played in 8 previous finals and won 7 of them, the exception, of course, being the defeat to Coventry 4 years ago. Forest have won on both previous occasions that they've made it through to the final. Something's got to give, and at the moment it is Spurs who are on the wrong end of the scoreline and seemingly the luck as well. Challenged by Woan on Den Hauwe. Glover. And Stewart back to cover. Surreptitiously wrestled to the ground by Paul Allen. Chettle. Woan. Forward from Clough. Good challenge. Oh, terrible mistake. Keane trying to get in. And Howells rectifies his own error to get the ball away. Nearly 2-0 right at the start of this second half. Woan. Cheeky little shot towards the near post, easily saved by Thorstvedt. Here's another view of the attempted back pass, but far too briskly it looped off Den Hauwe. Howells came back to cover. His heart would have been in his mouth for a couple of seconds there. Keane frustrated that he didn't find the net. By Gary Charles on Nayim. Free kick taken by Justin Edinburgh. In fact, Samways is going to take it from there, which bore little resemblance to where the infringement actually happened. Charles turns it back to his goalkeeper. Oh, mistake. Crossley just letting the ball squirm away from him. He's the hero having saved that penalty, but it was sloppy play by Mark Crossley. Spurs from the first corner of the second half. Can't punish Crossley for his error. Steve Sedgley forward from the back. Is he going to be a loser? With Spurs having been a winner against them 4 years ago. In no hurry to get the ball forward. Charles happy to let the ball run out of play this time. He might have been going through his mind to try another back pass to Crossley, but thought better of it. Edinburgh. Keane. Pearce. Chettle. Charles. Put it back to Crossley this time. Gary Crosby. Too many chances being created at either end. Thorstvedt will get to Mabutt's slice back pass. Woan try to push him Nat Lofthouse style over the line for a corner. Good ball forward. Charles again is there to mop up. Goal side of Vinny Samways. The youngsters, Gary Charles, 21 years of age, and 12 league games for Nottingham Forest before today. Such an inexperienced defender, really, and he's had a fine game. Won the free kick, of course, which led to Forest's goal. Glover. Woan victim of a good strong challenge by Mabutt, who takes it on. A good marauding run by Gary Mabutt. I think Stuart Pearce thought too much of the challenge, but when he realised it was Mabutt who'd made it, he also realised that there had been no malice in it at all. Here's Mabutt again. Ball forward, Stewart trying to get in. Woan. Glover. seen too much of Linekar in this second half as yet. Vinny Samways. Paul Stewart. Allen. Keane with time to deal with a poor cross and get it back to his goalkeeper, but it's Tottenham who are asking the questions now, getting into better positions in the final third. Edinburgh. Play by Keane. Parker. Thorstvedt saw from very early on that it was going to go wide. Tottenham who are dictating the play. Forest not happy necessarily to sit back on their 1-goal lead, but it is Spurs who, the state of the game, are forced to try and make the running at the moment. Stewart. Is that the Glover? Woan. Good challenge by Sedgley. Glover wins the throw off Allen. Pearce. Good ball in. Keane arriving. Couldn't get the required contact. Good cross by Stuart Pearce. Good defending as well by Justin Edinburgh. By Sedgley, back into the fray, but too far ahead of Nigel Clough, and Thorstvedt can make the catch. Clough cheekily trying to knock the ball out of the goalkeeper's hands. There's Paul Walsh on the bench for Spurs, the other substitute. Now a chance for Paul Stewart. It's 1-1. Tottenham are back on level terms, to the delight of the hordes from North London. Do feel as though the goal has been coming, and it's a fantastic ball from Nayim. Clever play as well to set up Stewart, and he drove it low and hard across the face of Mark Crossley. And Tottenham, who've missed a penalty and had a goal wrongly disallowed, are finally back on level terms 11 minutes into this second half. Now you could argue that they missed the creative influence of Gascoigne, but it was a wonderful ball from Nayim that set up the goal, and a great pass as well from Paul Allen. Here is Stewart. It's his 9th goal of the season, and 6 of them have come in cup competitions. Good finish by the former Blackpool and Manchester City man. Wonderful weight on the pass from Allen. Lovely strike. Success just on the back burner again for Brian Clough, 16 years manager of Nottingham Forest. Into the City ground, needing to relaunch his career, and the fortunes of a struggling provincial club in the 2nd division. I think it's fair to say that he achieved both of those goals. Edinburgh continues his run forward. Charles then gets it back to Crossley. expect that equalising goal will just give a bit more impetus to Nottingham Forest's attacking play, which we haven't seen too much of in the latter stages of this game. Samways. Den Hauwe. Crosby. He's beaten Nayim. He's sucking him into the challenge. Couldn't get round the back of Edinburgh as well, though. For Tottenham, Stewart. Samways. Stewart. Still Paul Stewart. That by Keane. Won back by Linekar. Den Hauwe. Linekar will certainly be feeling a little bit better about his missed penalty now. Still might prove to be very costly. Spurs back in the game. Nayim Clough gives a free kick. Good light from the Spurs fans aimed at their counterparts from the East Midlands. Now that's part of an hour into the cup final. And still the major moment of drama is ahead of us. He's taking a touch off Pearce. Linekar was in the centre. The cross from Paul Allen wasn't forthcoming. Mabutt. Just showing a little inexperience there. He has had a good game though, and consider how little first team football he's got behind him at the highest level. He's going to wonder how well he's played. Sign of a Forest substitution. Steve Hodge preparing to come on to replace one of the Forest midfielders, presumably. Samways. Offside against Nayim. Woan that's going to come off, and Hodge will come on to replace him. Steve Hodge, of course, former Tottenham player. Played almost 50 league games for the club. A member of the Spurs side that lost the FA Cup final to Coventry 4 years ago. Now coming on against them in the FA Cup final. His second spell, of course, with Nottingham Forest. Here's Glover. Hodge. Trying to make an impact straight away. Lovely ball over the top. Linekar chases. And Walker just got back. Looked for a moment as though Gary Lineker had turned his England teammate. But Des Walker did enough to stay on his feet, stay goal side, and just about take the sting out of the situation. Here's Sedgley. Clough. Hodge. Missed his kick. And becoming more open as it progresses. Vinny Samways now for Tottenham. Hodge back to cover. Den Hauwe, a free kick to Nottingham Forest. What can they do to get their lead back? They held it for almost half of the game. Glover. Hodge. He's taking a deflection. Deflection took it away from Gary Crosby. Nayim. Good play. Samways. Crossley just got there ahead of Linekar. Well, Nayim's creative influence has been very apparent. And at the heart of that move, Linekar just not able to get there in time. Here's Nayim once more. Into the second half. 1-1. Offside. Woan just straying as Linekar chested the ball into his path. Keane. Pearce. Steve Chettle, Nottingham born and bred. Parker. Keane. Wriggled his way through. Crosby couldn't pass his way through. Nayim wins the free kick. Brian Clough and Archie Gemmell, no strangers to cup finals, of course. The FA Cup final is a new experience for them. Tottenham getting themselves back into the game after a Horrendous run of fortune in the first half. Their resilience really should be praised. Sedgley's ball forward. Walker might have let that run through to Crossley. Parker can find his goalkeeper eventually. Much to his annoyance. Kick taken quickly. Keane trying to bring it forward. Another good strong run by Allen. Back to him from Nayim. Stewart. Good play by Gary Charles. Parker now. Crosby made an intelligent run, but couldn't get the timing of it right. He's coming increasingly into the game now, Paul Allen. Samways, there's Walker's clearance, full in the face there. Here's Parker. Forest unable to create too much in front of goal. Might be able to now. Hodge is offside though. Nice pass from Glover. To go, plus extra time if necessary. It'd be an FA Cup final these days if it didn't go to extra time. Samways. Nayim. Good play by the Spaniard. Howells. Good play by him as well. And then just not too far ahead of Vinny Samways. David Howell's best effort. And one of the youngsters playing today, he's only 23. Stuart Pearce, what a veteran. Now Charles. Nayim. Sedgley's crossfield pass hit to perfection. Den Hauwe. Another control from Nayim, let him down. Nayim took exception to Gary Charles laughing at his lack of control there. That might be a battle to watch over the next few minutes. Here's Samways. Stewart. Parker. Just threw himself in. Parker. Looking for Hodge. Played by Sedgley. From Walker. Keane. Crosby. Clough has taken over instead. Hodge had made a good run, but Den Hauwe was covering and Thorstvedt was there first. And really haven't seen enough of Nottingham Forest pushing forward. Hard to think of the last chance they've created. They certainly haven't had a worthwhile opening on goal since they conceded that equaliser to Paul Stewart. Paul Allen not happy at the ball that was played forward. He wanted it down the touchline to try and take on Stuart Pearce. Thorstvedt just carrying a little injury or something. He seemed to be a little bit unhappy. Crossley hasn't had too many saves to make either. Still there for the taking though. Parker. He'll have a shot. To Glover again. Spurs defending very easily everything that is being thrown at them at the moment. Is the other Nottingham Forest substitute. He, of course, a defender. who scored some famous goals in his time. It would be a very famous goal if Nottingham Forest were to be able to grab another one and win this game. There is Laws warming up. Hard to see really how they could change things too markedly. Bring a defender on. More attacking options really, Nottingham Forest. Here's Keane. He got himself into a good position, but under duress couldn't get the ball in, and squares up to Justin Edinburgh. And Roger Milford is just going to call the two young men over, try and calm them down. Keane was incensed, I think, at the challenge that came into him from Edinburgh. There might have been something said as well, and then the two of them squaring up. Roger Milford saying that he saw what Edinburgh did, just leaving his studs in. Blackpool, Oxford, Portsmouth, Notts County and Arsenal to get here. Spurs, are they going to be able to see off Nottingham Forest to win the FA Cup for a record 8th time? Forest going to claim the trophy for the 3rd time, and the 1st time since 1959. Hodge. Passing still going astray from Forest. That, though, was beautifully played by Keane to find Crosby. A long way around Sedgley. Corner conceded by David Howells, despite his claims that it should be a goal kick. Gary Crosby to take this corner for Forest. Chettle forward. Helped on by Keane. The referee saw some pushing and shoving going on. And it's a free kick to Tottenham. Walsh, the other Spurs substitute, as a striker. I'm surprised to see him brought on. Tottenham might feel as though they can do the job inside 90 minutes, but the longer the game goes on, the more extra time seems inevitable. Sounds an obvious thing to say, but both sides playing increasingly within their shells, just to make sure that they don't lose it, rather than have the impetus to go on and win it. More treatment necessary for the Father Glover. Very sorry side for Gascoigne being led away a little bit earlier into the ambulance. This final over after just 12.5 minutes. Sad to say, of course, it was entirely self-inflicted with his rash challenge on Gary Charles, which led to the Forest goal. It's been pegged back. Ray Clements there on the Spurs bench. A little experience of FA Cup finals. Quite lengthy treatment, considering it was a relatively innocuous challenge. Free kick taken belatedly, easily headed away. Spurs can bring it forward once more. Samways. Linekar strides into the centre. Heavily disguised by Samways, but the shot wide of Crossley's near post. No problem for the Forest goalkeeper, had it covered. Not the pace or power in it that Vinny Samways would have wanted. Samways, who's only scored the one goal this season, which came in the defeat away at Aston Villa in the league earlier this year. Crosby, Hodge, unable to mastermind anything against his old club so far, Steve Hodge. Pearce read that ahead of the Tottenham goal scorer Stewart. Now Clough offside. Change is going to be made. It does look as though Spurs are going to go for it. Paul Walsh coming on for Vinny Samways. Walsh, who has scored 7 goals in the league this season, but none in the cup. Often used as a sub these days, Paul Walsh. He has come off the bench nearly as many times as he started this season. Straight away. There's one free kick. Glover's had a knock above his eye patched up, but I don't know how long he's going to be able to stay on. Linekar's claiming a push, and the referee says that it was handball. Final 10 minutes of the 1991 FA Cup final, and still nothing to separate Nottingham Forest and Tottenham Hotspur. 1-1 the scoreline. Paul Stewart equalising Stuart Pearce's early goal for Forest. 1-2 with the referee there. Crosby. Parker. Oh, lovely touch by Clough. Brought down by Stewart, and a free kick to Nottingham Forest in a very similar position to that brought them their goal. Lovely drag back by Nigel Clough. Paul Stewart bought it completely. Already know how costly it can be to concede a free kick in this kind of area. Forest, having created little in open play, might sense that this is their best opportunity to get a winner. It's taken by Parker. The element of surprise seemed to fool Thorstvedt, but it didn't fool the wall. We've got a significant touch to send it over the bar. It's a corner to Forest. Taken by Crosby. Parker's shot dragged well wide. Clough a little bit too flat-footed to react. Thorstvedt sliced kick, going straight back towards him. 5.5 minutes away from extra time. Again, there's going to be a significant amount of injury time to be played at the end of this second half. Was the last manager to lift the FA Cup for Nottingham Forest. Keith Birkinshaw, the last manager in charge of a Spurs side that won this trophy. Huddle-inspired Tottenham beating Queen's Park Rangers 1-0 in the replay after the first game had finished 1-1. Destined for a replay again this year. Happened last year, of course. Charles.
Linekar beating Chettle to it. Stewart, poor challenge by Hodge. Steve Hodge goes across to apologise to Paul Stewart. It was a bad challenge. High on the ball to start with, and then maybe just sensed he wasn't going to get there, but continued with the challenge on Stewart. Cries of Tottenham reject from the Spurs fans towards Hodge. I think around 3 years ago now to move back to Nottingham Forest, his hometown club. Plenty of buoyancy and expectation amongst those Nottingham Forest fans, the vast majority of which will never have seen their side win the FA Cup.
Stewart back on his feet. Spurs with an opportunity to try and break down that Nottingham Forest rear guard. A little over 2 minutes to go. Goal now surely wins it. Crossley looked a little bit unconvincing, but Crosby was there first. Good play by Stewart. Is he going to win a corner? Walsh will let it run out for that corner. Howells showing where he wants it played. Walsh in the centre as well. Towards Sedgley, got a touch but wasn't sure where the ball had gone. Now Forest will try and break. Keane playing it forward. Thorstvedt saw the danger. Doesn't take any chances this late in the game. Putting the ball away from Glover. Nayim. That well by Hodge. Sold Chettle a bit short, but he got there. The final minute of the 1991 FA Cup final. Is there going to be late drama? Howells. Charles there ahead of Gary Linekar, who seemed to pull up. He will hope that's a knock rather than a strain. Man's missed control, but Den Hauwe got there. Chettle forced to put the ball away for another Tottenham throw. Urgency about this Spurs attack now, as they know not long left. Can they win it in 90 minutes? Walsh. Walker gets it clear. It has been a dramatic game in isolated incidents, really, rather than in real intense drama throughout. Walsh gets it across, and Walker slices it behind for a corner. One last chance maybe for Tottenham. Then comes the corner towards Howells. Good save by Mark Crossley to keep Nottingham Forest in the cup. Very nearly a dramatic winner with almost the last touch of the game. Roger Milford blows his whistle after 90 minutes. It's 1-1, and we're going to go to extra time in the 1991 FA Cup final. Spurs surviving the loss of Gascoigne, the loss of that early goal, and the missed penalty. Bounce back in the second half through Paul Stewart. And Brian Clough's men have it all to do again. As the two sets of players prepare for extra time, it's Nottingham Forest 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. So for the third consecutive season and the fifth time in 7 years, the FA Cup final goes to extra time. Tottenham might feel as though they've done enough to already have won this game with that penalty that they missed, the goal that was wrongly chalked off. Nottingham Forest still in there fighting. Who will be able to dig deep and make the most of their mental and physical resources to win this game in extra time? Or will it go to a replay? Forward from Pearce. Kept in by Hodge. He was upended by Sedgley. Kick taken quickly by Pearce. Hodge. Poor touch. And knocked up neatly at the back by Paul Allen. Linekar by Walker. Nayim with the free kick, bent into a dangerous area. Hodge concedes the corner. First corner of extra time goes to Tottenham. Bent into a dangerous area. Allen. Long range shot coming back in, and it's looped in off the bar and cleared. Spurs inches away from a 2-1 lead. High ball played forward. Good header by Walsh, and it hit the bar with Crossley struggling. Terry Venables and Dougie Livermore maybe sensing that they're getting closer. Certainly is the closest either side have come to the third goal in this game. Crossley fallen very awkwardly. Lovely ball for Paul Walsh. He's about the smallest man on the pitch at 5'7". It was a towering header. In comes the corner. Oh, it's in, an own goal! Des Walker has headed into his own net. And Spurs lead for the first time. Heartbreak for Walker. Delight for Tottenham. Nayim's corner. Pretty routine after the flick on from Stewart, but Walker, in trying to divert it wide, has put it into his own net. It's Tottenham 2, Nottingham Forest 1. And after 90 minutes of football where perhaps they haven't had the luck, they've had a big slice of it there. Maybe the balance has been redressed. Spurs lead. Brian Clough's dreams of making it the clean sweep of trophies by lifting the FA Cup have just taken a significant dent. Here's Crosby. Clough. Fouled by Mabutt. Wasn't convinced, but it is a free kick which will be taken by Forest. 5 minutes into extra time. Stuart Pearce, scorer of the first goal, will try and get Nottingham Forest back on the score sheet again. On the edge of the penalty area involving Keane. There's no way that Nayim was 10 yards from the ball when Pearce struck it, but it wasn't Nayim that it hit, he played it into the wall. Spurs looking the livelier side. Walsh. He's back to cover. It's the ball away from Linekar. Have to see more of Nottingham Forest as an attacking force now if they're to get themselves back into this game. Clough, Chettle. Stuart Pearce. Good ball in. First time Pearce has got to the byline for a while, and Steve Sedgley had to hammer it away. Pearce in there with Paul Walsh, he's pushed him to the ground. Of it. Des Walker was trying to head it wide, headed over the bar. He won't know either. He will know what happened. Further goals in this game, that'll be an error that I'm sure will live with him for the rest of his life. Mabutt will be able to relate to exactly how Des Walker is feeling. Mabutt, of course, deflecting a Lloyd McGrath cross into his own net 4 years ago. What's made it ironic, of course, is that Des Walker has never scored a goal for Nottingham Forest. Parker and Allen battling. Pearce. Keane. Hodge. Strong challenge by Den Hauwe, and it looked as though the elbow was raised. Glover took exception to it, but the referee is happy. Thorstvedt fielding Den Hauwe's brisk back pass. Thorstvedt, the goalkeeper side from IFK Gothenburg, the Norwegian. Stewart happy to pick up possession and play it back to his goalkeeper. The Spurs will do that for the rest of the afternoon. Keane. Parker. Pearce.
game. And daylight between Forest and Spurs now. Tottenham 20 minutes away from an 8th FA Cup final victory. Still no real upturn in Forest's cutting edge either. Side that have only won one of the last 15 league matches, Tottenham. And the resilience to get over the early adversity in this game. Hodge's header clear. Gary Charles. Plenty of space to work with. Keane to his left-hand side. Here is Roy Keane. Forward towards Charles, whose run was stopped intelligently by Edinburgh. Nayim's throw. Space in the corner as Paul Walsh's industry is rewarded. Forest fans murmuring their discontent. Tottenham not committing too many bodies forward at this stage, as you would expect. One of them was Howells. Crossley got it away. Forest need to try and break quickly. Clough. Good defending again by Spurs. Keane. Fall from Charles. Too far short of the half-time interval of extra time. Stewart, man who got Spurs back on the road to recovery with the equaliser early in the second half. Pearce. Steve Hodge. Keane. Crosby. Blocked by Sedgley, who has been imperious at the back of Tottenham. Nayim. Walsh.
Turn from Allen. Walsh taking on Walker, and he wins the corner.
Nottingham Forest players look very, very tired.
Corner from Nayim. Crosby running straight into David Howells, and the half-time whistle blows for extra time. And Spurs have the lead. There's Walker heading into his own net. And Tottenham just 15 minutes away now from this record of 8 FA Cup final victories. There's another view of the goal. Good near post flick on by Paul Stewart. And Walker, knowing that he had Gary Mabutt in behind him, forced to take matters into his own hands and steered his header into the net. Tottenham in their 4th final in 11 years. I've been saying that because the year ends in 1, it is their destiny. Winners of the FA Cup, of course, in 1901, 21, 61 and 81. Are they going to win it in 91 as well? It's looking likely. Forest have 15 minutes to get themselves back in. And Paul Allen, just a little flash point which was quickly diffused. Mabutt. Howells. Linekar. This penalty seems a long time ago now. Looks as though it's not going to be important. Walsh trying to get in, and Walker was across the cover. Still, Paul Walsh has done well. And there's Walker in the way. Venables just giving his instructions. Spurs not to commit too many bodies forward to keep their defensive shape. Stewart went up for the free kick. Charles with the throw. Be a defender, but Brian Laws is the last throw of the proverbial dice for Brian Clough. Looks as though he's going to be on in a moment. Still have fresh legs if nothing else. It's Lee Glover that makes way for him. Interesting to see how Forest reshape. cross coming on. It's Gary Charles that takes the free kick. Hodge, Keane, couldn't get through. It was Stewart that got it back. He's had some impact today. Young man doesn't deserve to be on the losing side, but he'll have plenty more finals in what promises to be a very illustrious career. He's fouled by Stewart. Chettle. Hodge. Crosby. Skipped round Hodge's challenge. Walsh has started on the right-hand side of midfield. Crosby in a much more advanced role now. Keane doing his best to link up with the Forest attack whenever he can. 10 minutes to go. Forest need to score. Linekar. So Buxton and Keith Walton in the background there. Their expressions belying the state of the game. Spurs a goal to the good. Long throw inside the box. Chettle heads it clear. Back in from Nayim and away by Charles. Edinburgh. It's a misplaced pass for a Nottingham Forest ball. Caught Nayim, and this is going to be the first yellow card of the game, and it comes 111 minutes into the contest. And there are many people that will say that Paul Gascoigne should have received the first caution about 100 seconds into the match, but it is Steve Hodge that is first to be booked. Catching Nayim, catching the referee's attention as well. Too much hurry to get up, Nayim. Both sides have used both substitutes, of course, so we're down to the 2 sets of 11 that are going to complete the match. Being bitten on that bench. They must feel powerless to do anything about the situation. Laws. Edinburgh.
trying to let the time ebb away. Linekar battling with Walker. Fall from Charles. Now Laws. Challenged by Edinburgh. Offside as Walsh played it forward. I won't mind this too much. Time running down pretty rapidly. Pearce. Laws. He's taken a deflection and will be a Nottingham Forest corner. Approach the final 5 minutes of the 1991 FA Cup final. Crosby and Chettle both forward. Corner chipped in. Charles! And it is perhaps the ability to take a chance like that that is going to save Nottingham Forest if they are to get a sudden last gasp equaliser. Run by Howells, good tackle by Charles. Forest have to get it forward quickly. Laws. Clough. Chettle. Foul on Crosby. Forest doing everything in a rush now. Charles. Chettle. Pearce. Topsy-turvy game. How promising it looked for Nottingham Forest after 35 minutes. Stuart Pearce's goal had given them the lead. Gascoigne off injured. Linekar had missed a penalty. And had a perfectly good goal disallowed for an offside that shouldn't have been given. Now Spurs on the verge of a record-breaking victory. Clough. Crosby. Challenged by Mabutt. Clough, of course, the manager who famously said it only takes a second to score a goal. His players will be aware of that. Not too many seconds left in this game now, though. Pearce whacks it forward. Header from Stewart. Linekar. Paul Walsh for Tottenham. Almost managed to nutmeg Des Walker. Steve Chettle. Forest have to get it forward quickly now.
Crosby. Challenged by Walsh. A little over 90 seconds remain. Mabutt's header away, falls for Chettle, didn't sit up nicely for him, might fall through for Hodge, but the whistle has gone. Edinburgh and Keane continuing their running battle. Less than a minute from glory. Spurs get the ball upfield. Howells. Walsh. Tottenham just trying to keep possession. Howells again. Den Hauwe. Only seconds left. Linekar. Going to take it down to the corner flag, and he wins another throw, Gary Linekar. The 120 minutes are up. Des Walker, so often a hero for Nottingham Forest, the villain today. One last chance perhaps if they can get it forward very quickly. Charles's pass cut out. Here's Walsh. Stewart. Nayim. Forest just can't get a touch of the ball at the moment, let alone an equaliser. Walsh stumbles. Replays the advantage. Linekar. Lovely play by Linekar. Now have it back after an error from Stewart. Referee Milford looks at his watch. Played 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this second period of extra time. Drama being drawn out, given away by Nayim to Laws. Won back though by Howells. That's it! Tottenham win the FA Cup. Brian Clough's long wait for the one trophy that's eluded him continues. Des Walker heading into his own net in extra time, and Spurs win the FA Cup for a record 8th time. Delight for Terry Venables and Doug Livermore. The game has started so badly with the loss of Paul Gascoigne and the concession of an early goal. Des Walker sinks to his knees. But delight for Spurs, particularly in the circumstances in which they managed to pull it off. And Gary Mabutt will feel a great sense of retribution After what happened in 1987, he's dreamt of this moment. He takes the FA Cup, which has been won by Tottenham for a record 8th occasion. And after the despair of 1987, it's delight in